Hey, Nixa Public Schools, Dr. Kopp here, and I wanted to share a little bit about some of the things that will look differently when our kids come back to school this year. Two of the main things we are going to focus on when our kids come back is sanitization for our hands and also physical distancing. And so you'll actually see one of these hand sanitizers in every classroom from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. And so when our kids come to school, time to sanitize. When our kids head to lunch, time to sanitize. When our kids get back from lunch, time to sanitize. We are going to be encouraging hand sanitizing all day long. And hopefully that will provide a nice level of protection for our students. Another thing that will be a little different for our students this year is having more space in our classrooms. Our teachers and administrators are looking at ways to create space in their classrooms. They will be trying their very best to develop physical distancing in each classroom. However, in some places where maybe there are tables, you may see dividers or barriers that will be set up to provide another layer of protection for our students. So a couple of things, simple things that we'll be doing, but I think things that will have a big impact on keeping our kids safe. We believe that with all of us working together, this school year has great promise. And now your principal will share more information about what's happening at your building.
Hi, Inman families. I'm going to go ahead and take my mask off so I can properly welcome you to our 2020-2021 school year. We are busy at our building getting ready for your arrival, and we can't wait to welcome your child virtually and seated into our school this year. As you guys are preparing at home for the transition back to school, we are getting everything ready here with sanitizers in our classroom, making sure that we're spacing out our classroom so that we can provide the most space for your child in between other students, figuring out exactly how we can set up our cafeteria to ensure spacing as well, and just taking all measures that we can to make sure that your child feels comfortable, welcome, and safe for our school year. You might also be wondering, what is it that your child needs to prepare with their mask when coming to Inman? And so, as you know, all of our children will be masked on the move. So whenever they're coming into our school, they'll have their mask on. Anytime they're moving and transitioning, they also will be expected to have their mask. Whenever they're in our classrooms, whenever we've been able to socially distance appropriately, they will have the opportunity to take them off. And we've got some different things that we can hook onto their lanyard so that way they don't lose it. But any of the time, whenever we're working closely with your child, whether it be in a small group or if we're not able to properly socially distance, we will expect your child to wear their mask. So thank you to all the families who have started this habit with your child and going out into our community as well as into Springfield. And we'll go over all of this information with your child as well as you in the week to come. Some of the other things that we're busy doing is figuring out exactly how our students will transition between classes, because here at Inman, they've got more than one teacher. And so right now, something that you can be planning for is please make sure that your child has a backpack with them whenever they come, because when they transition from one class to their other class, to their science class, they will be taking their backpack with them so that way they can keep all of their personal supplies together and we won't be mixing everything up. One of the questions that you might be wondering is, do my kids still get to have electives? And the answer is absolutely yes, especially for our 5th grade students. This is something that's new for you. So we are also working within all of our elective classes to set them up safely, as well as be able to provide you the opportunities that you've been excited about. So more information is going to come in the coming week about who your class teacher is, what you need to expect, what does drop-off look like, what does pickup look like. All of those informations will be coming, but I just wanted to personally welcome you to Inman, let you know that we're getting everything ready for you, and we cannot wait to welcome you with open arms.